Colston here. I'm going to give it a few seconds to quit processing and give you an update on the weather. This is going to take us through the potential of snow early next week, talking about the cold front hitting early tomorrow, and of course the chance for snow. That's what everyone wants to know, right? So we will blow through now on Wednesday morning when we will essentially be done with this thing. Let me push out an app alert really fast and we will be good to go. So thanks for tuning in. If it's on 6 Plus, YouTube, or Facebook this afternoon, this will last about 10 minutes or so. And we will start with today and go all the way through Tuesday when it looks like the snow chance will clear out and we will be done. I'll talk about temperatures and wind as well here and over the weekend. So here we go. I'm going to jump up on the wall so you can see me with these graphics and I can talk to you a little better. Alrighty. Again, thanks for joining, whether you're streaming on our app or Facebook or YouTube. So I'm going to go back, start with now, and we will get to the snow potential. But just to let you know, an update on the timing of this cold front that's coming in, things of that nature. Good afternoon, by the way. Today is calm and quiet. There's been quite a bit of cloud cover and even some sprinkles off and on. I didn't see it raining, but I know it is because I've been looking at radar and it looks just extremely light, barely hitting the ground type of precipitation across the viewing area. Right now it is 12:25 in the afternoon. Looks like winds are definitely up as well. You can see that camera shaking, looking out over Temple. Sprinkles are going to be possible over the next few hours, but clearing out. Whoa, our winds are up to 30 miles an hour out of the south right now, you guys. Very, very windy, and nothing is going to change about that between now and basically Monday. And even into the early days of next week, yeah, it could be windy then as well. So just get used to the winds being up. Out of the south today, kind of spring-like conditions, we're going to hop up into the 60s this afternoon once these showers do clear out from west to east. So that's today. Our winds will shift out of the north. I'll let you know exactly when here in a second. Feels like right around the actual temperatures, which yes, 50s is where we're situated right now just after lunchtime. You can see the light showers, if it's hitting the ground again, primarily in our southern and eastern counties right now. Going to start to clear out into this afternoon, which will allow temperatures to shoot up into the 60s for a brief period. Let's talk about the fun part. So we roll into tomorrow morning, and I'm talking just after midnight tomorrow morning, not when you're waking up. While we're asleep tonight, it looks like the front will sneak into our northern counties. You can see the winds out of the south pre-cold front. The winds will quickly shift out of the north. We already have windy conditions, so we'll just see that shift in the overnight hours early tomorrow morning from north to south. Temperatures will fall after that. So tomorrow afternoon, temperatures are either going to be upper 40s or near 50 degrees. Now, it may feel a little bit colder than that. No precipitation chance on Saturday. But you see these arrows moving fast? Yeah, it's going to be windy, probably gusting up to 25, 30 miles an hour. So it's probably not going to feel like it's 50 degrees if we end up hitting that tomorrow. It's probably going to feel more like 40 when we peak tomorrow afternoon. Sunday morning, whoa. I've got some friends that are going camping and I'm like, you're brave. Because we are going to wake up in the 20s. We are going to feel like we're in the teens. Yes, we're going to feel like we're around 15 or so degrees on Sunday morning. So plan accordingly if you're doing something, especially that morning, Monday morning, Tuesday morning, even Wednesday morning. We're going to be below freezing, feeling extremely cold for several mornings in a row. So Futurecast shows no precipitation Sunday either, but we wake up in the 20s feeling like teens. It's going to be breezy out of the north, up to 25, 30 miles an hour all day. Winds could be high, and we only top out in the upper 30s, lower 40s. So these numbers, this is one change I'm going to tell you about. Yesterday, it was showing us bumping up into the mid 40s. I don't even think we'll hit that, and it certainly won't feel like it. Sunday afternoon is going to be very cold, you guys. Okay, Monday is when things get interesting. Monday afternoon, one model shows isolated snow showers essentially rolling into the area. The other currently shows it not happening until about midnight, Monday night, Tuesday morning. So you go to bed Monday night on the holiday, wake up Tuesday morning, potentially a little bit of snow on the ground. All right. And because temperatures are going to be so low Monday night, Tuesday morning, we know it's going to be snow if anything falls in that time frame because we're going to be well below freezing. It's not like the last system where we were questioning, cold rain, 37 degrees versus 32 degrees in snow. No, it is going to be down into the 20s in the overnight hours, Monday night, Tuesday morning. And it's looking like the precipitation window, now that we're about 3-4 days out, we could tell you Monday in the PM hours to Tuesday at about 2-3 p.m., that is our precipitation window at this point. And yes, it looks like we're going to be below freezing, the great majority of that at least. You can see this model right here is showing some light snow showers and notating. If I were to zoom out right here, models are in agreement at this point and have not really wavered yet that this snow is going to go all the way down to Corpus Christi, Houston, the Gulf, which is actually pretty rare. I've been here a long time and they oftentimes do not get that. So yeah, it could go all the way down to the beach. That'll be interesting and really excited for those guys down there because like I said, yeah, it doesn't happen very often. So Futurecast, I want you to pay attention to this right here because I just started at about midnight Tuesday morning, so overnight Monday. It's going to peak. If this is correct, it is going to peak sometime right around when we're waking up Tuesday and then be out of here by around lunch, early afternoon. And this could be just some scattered showers here and there. It could be very light, like flurry type of situation. And there could be spurts of snowfall. Again, that window being, if this model is correct, the window is going to be starting around midnight, Monday night into Tuesday morning and ending around lunch. You can see it clears out from west to east that afternoon. All models now agree it clears out by Tuesday afternoon at this point. But, of course, if there is accumulations on the ground, we're still going to go well below freezing again Tuesday night. So Wednesday morning, roads could still be slick at times. Okay, let's look at the GFS model. This is one we still look at. Now, when we get closer to this, Saturday night, Sunday morning, we're going to start displaying models that are typically much more accurate in terms of honing down on specific locations and potential amounts we're going to see. So over the weekend, you definitely want to pay attention to the forecast because we'll have access to these high resolution models that are just much more accurate and can give us a really good idea of where snow bands may potentially develop. And then we can tell you accumulation-wise potentially what we're going to see. I've already got a graphic to show you, but this can change it still at this point. We're a few days out. Okay, so this one is showing the snow showers a little bit earlier, a few hours earlier, more like dinner time Monday moving in. So Monday in the PM hours, that's when we're opening up the window for precipitation. By the way, if you're for some reason going over the weekend to the Panhandle or West Texas, they're getting it a little bit earlier, so over the weekend they have a chance for snow, especially up by Amarillo. But this particular model wants to pull snow showers into the area Monday in the PM hours. Overnight, it's peaking into early Tuesday morning. Now we're in agreement with the model saying the heaviest precipitation that is going to fall is very likely going to be Tuesday morning. And you can see it could be pretty much anywhere across the viewing area according to the GFS, but much more of a chance to see accumulations on the ground actually down in the Brazos Valley, believe it or not. That is unusual, yes. And again, all models now agree this thing clears out by Tuesday afternoon from west to east. Quickly touching on the winds really fast, because this is a factor. We're not just going to actually be down into the 20s multiple mornings in a row. Wind chill factors are going to be big over the next few mornings. Today we have a southerly flow. We're up in the 60s, feeling like spring. Cold front gets here in the overnight hours early tomorrow morning. We get that northerly shift, and all of a sudden we've got a wind chill factor going on. We're sitting in the 30s, 40s tomorrow morning, post cold front just hitting, but feeling very, very cold already because our winds are going to be up to 25 miles an hour. Northerly flow on Sunday and Monday too, as you can see, we could have some gusts upwards of 25, 30 miles an hour. Yeah, when it's already 20 degrees, you don't want that. It is going to feel miserably cold for several mornings in a row. Sunday morning, Monday morning, Tuesday morning, and likely still Wednesday morning. Yes, we're going to be very cold that morning too, just starting a warming trend on Wednesday. So yeah, a couple of windy days, and hesitate to even show you this map at this point because like I said, until you're 1 to 2 days out, these accumulation amounts and where these lines are drawn will change a little bit, very likely between now and I would say Sunday night. We'll have a good idea then and be able to give you a more accurate map because we'll have access to those models that are much more accurate in determining how much potentially we're going to get. Before right now, this is what I'm thinking. Potentially more accumulation-wise, and if we have snow bands that develop, potentially there could be higher amounts. But right now it's looking like up to around 1.5 inches for the Brazos Valley down into eastern Texas and the rest of our viewing area. Somewhere around here it's going to kind of transition to being less, so that could be just some flurries or accumulation on the ground, just not very much. It doesn't look like a huge snowstorm. None of the models are currently indicating that. But yeah, I could go ahead and tell you if we even get a little bitty snowflake, there's probably going to be some school delays on Tuesday morning. So just to remind you, or in case you didn't see my Weather 101 that went out this week, to give you an idea of what we do with winter forecasting and why it's so difficult, 3 to 4 days out from the system was where we're currently at. We could start to hone in on the general timing, which is why I'm telling you tomorrow morning it starts to get cold, winds out of the north, that cold front's hitting, we know that. We've honed down on the temperatures for early next week. We know it's going to be very cold. We know we're going to bottom out in the low 20s, feeling like around 10 degrees on average each and every morning for several mornings. And we know we'll have a lot of low 30s on the board there for a couple of days. Likely we hop above freezing Monday, Tuesday, but barely. But again, the biggest window is going to be Monday p.m. to Tuesday a.m. when we will be below freezing, and the likelihood of the type of precipitation we now know is going to be snow if we see it. 1 to 2 days out, so over the weekend we're going to be able to tell you more about specifics such as potentially, hey, your area might get 2 inches, your area probably nothing type of thing. So that's why you want to stick with us over the weekend. Of course, we issued weather impact alert days just because if we do have any accumulations on the ground, of course, it's going to cause for slick roadways and things of that nature. Also, just how dang cold it's going to be because, yeah, we're going to have 4 mornings where we're in the low 20s is where we wake up to, but we are going to see some single-digit feels like temperatures or teens 4 mornings in a row, which is not, that doesn't happen a lot over central Texas, of course. You can see some 30s, and then we rebound nicely after that. So we will be doing these same things every single day, and Monday and Tuesday, of course, I'll be here, and our whole weather team is going to be here doing these videos, updating you again and again on potential totals, what we're seeing out there. We'll do that over the weekend as well, which is why you definitely want alerts. You can check our Facebook page, our website, or stream us on 6 Plus. We have a mobile application. There's plenty of ways you can tune in, and we'll get this thing nailed down. As of right now, though, yeah, it looks like we have a pretty decent shot Monday night into Tuesday morning to see some snow in the viewing area, which is exciting. Alrighty, you guys have a good weekend. I will be on air at 5 o'clock today.